What's up, everyone? I just wanted to pop up on an episode, just a little random one. As you guys know, and as I stated before, that this podcast is going to be very sporadic. It's very free-spirited. Episodes will pop up on its own. So if you are not getting the notifications going on, if you're not subscribed or following, then you might miss, or you might be right on time. Who knows? But yeah, so first and foremost, I kind of want to just go over just what I've been going through lately. And what I've been going through lately has been just a lot, is what I want to say. I can't just pinpoint one thing. I don't know how long this episode's going to be, but I'm not trying to make it too long because I got things to do. I'm actually packing for Florida. I leave tomorrow, but I also have a show tonight, so I really have to figure out everything, right? Procrastination at its finest. And I accept that about myself. But for me, what I wanted to talk about, and I'm kind of recollecting and just kind of gathering information, not just me, myself, and what triggers me and what I'm going through, how I show up in the world, and how I show up for myself, but also how the community shows up for me. Who I keep in my circle, the energy I keep around me, the energy I consume or exchange with. I've just been really evaluating a lot of things. And so what I've noticed for myself, right? Everyone who knows me and was following Soulcast, they remember that I was kind of in my healing journey. That's the spark notes of what it was. And I was going in about everything. I was going through astrology signs. I was going through just the things that I've learned through therapy, or the things that I've picked up when I just personally researched on my own to help heal myself and to help get me on a higher self. So for me, long story short, Spark Notes version is originally from San Diego, California, right? I moved away to go to school in 2018 to go to San Jose State. Lived in the Bay Area for a good 2 years, and then I moved back to San Diego. The 2 years I was in the Bay Area was amazing. Despite the way it ended was very traumatic for me. But the initial start and reasoning and being out there was I felt like it was a jump start of my healing journey, because I had to detach from everything that was so familiar, everything that I was comfortable with, everybody that I loved, everything that I loved, and everything that I liked doing, especially the beaches and the weather, right? So that was a kickstart. I come back, and I'm more so the survivor part, right? I got in a car accident, almost flipped over the Bay Bridge, and at that point, my ancestors was look, Mila, this is gonna be your last warning, right? So moving back home, I'm okay, let me figure out what's good for me, right? So last year, 2021, was a huge learning curve for me, right? So I was learning all the things that I don't like, all the things that I do like, accepting who I am, whether it's the best things in the world or not, the best that needs improvement, but so far just accepting everything. And I was very vulnerable. I was very sensitive. I was very emotional, and I was just going through a lot. So I've learned how I like to be talked and treated, to myself, but also to others. I lost friendships. I gained new ones, lost those ones, so it was a lot of roller coasters is what I want to say. Now this year, 2022, we're in February. It's almost Valentine's Day. I don't know why that was important for me to say, but I feel like a lot of people heighten the celebration of Valentine's Day, but I'm looking at it more as self-appreciation day, self-gratitude, compassion. Anything with self is what we need to focus on. We're so focused on loving others and helping others, building others up, searching for that external validation to make sure that we're doing okay and that we're showing up better in other people's lives, right? And that's a lot. That's kind of touching back to why I wanted to go in this episode. So far, it is February 10th, and since the new year started, there has been a lot of awakenings and a lot of realizations and eye-opening about a lot of people, a lot of things, a lot of things that I say and do, and what I accept and what I don't accept. And then just kind of really just allowing myself to filter out those things, right? So for me, I'm learning, I have a business, right, with Nicole, and on my aspect and my path and what I want to do alongside with Nicole is that I want to make sure that I'm showing up as my most authentic self, whatever that means. And again, granted, in this lifetime, we change over and over and over. We evolve and over. We transmutate all over and over. And it's like that for the rest of our lives, right? So this day I might feel like this month I feel like this, but the next month, actually, you know what, I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to change it up. People like consistency, but consistency is very boring. And I can admit to that. And I accept that about myself. I like to switch things up for a change, but that's a little tangent. But going back to what I was stating is that I've been finding out a few things, right? So I've learned that I like certain things about myself. I love my solitude. I love my space. I love being alone. I love being left alone, and I enjoy it. And my challenge is maintaining my solitude and my energy while existing with others in the same space. And that goes to show that I have to be very picky with my energy. Everybody, first of all, me and my friend were talking, everybody is the empath, excuse me. Everyone is an empath, and we all feel energy. We all understand what kind of energy we're getting, what kind of energy we're giving, what kind of energy is just there. It's just a matter of how in tune we are with ourselves to read, decipher, and understand what it is. So, with that being said, I'm a very emotionally intelligent being, which means if somebody feels a certain way towards me and they give off that energy and think that they're hiding it, I'm going to feel it. And it does not matter how hard you try to hide it. May I say something? Probably not, I choose when I'm going to. A lot of the times I don't, because people are entitled to how they feel, right? It's different though when for me, I'm emotionally intelligent, yes, but I am also very hypersensitive to everyone's energies, which means it does not matter how you feel, what you feel, I'm going to feel it regardless. Do I want to? No. Do I ask for it? Hell no. But I get it. And with that being said, it's hard for me to really hang out with people. In my past, I would continuously hang out with people who not necessarily weren't good for me, just we weren't on the same level of where we want to be, what we're doing, and that was my doing, because I chose, the way I believed my worth was, how little I want to say I believed in my worth, so I downgraded and I pulled myself down to be on other people's levels, right? And that's not healthy at all, which caused more frustration for me. So now in 2022, I'm I love being alone. I love being by myself. I love doing things on my own, but I also love doing things with other people. I see a lot of my past behavior that does pop up when I try to exist and have fun and exchange energy with other people, and that behavior that pops up is letting everybody in. Today, I am no longer doing that, and I don't want to say, I've been no. Today, moving forward, I am no longer allowing access to those who are not emitting or operating at the same frequency or higher. I have to do that for my personal sake, and it's not because this person is trash and this person is this and that. No, there's nothing wrong with that person. It's nothing wrong with that person. There's nothing wrong with me. It's just our energies just don't align with each other, and for me, that's enough. But for other people, it could cause an issue. But everyone, I feel like we need to learn more so how to just accept things for what they are, not take them personally. Granted, it's a lot easier said than done. I say this because it's still very hard for me till this day, but I still fight to make sure I'm not taking things personal. Because when you take things personal, you feel attacked, right? And whoever said this, whoever did that, you're going to attack them. You're going to give them that energy of attacking. And you're not necessarily listening or responding. You're reacting. You're not showing up in your most, I want to say authentic self, but I want to say your most true and highest self. Because a lot of the times, we don't have to react a certain way. We can just listen and be like, okay, that's fine. I understand that that's how you feel, and leave it at that. So, yeah, for me, I'm no longer allowing access to those who are not operating on the same or higher frequency as me, by choice. And then another thing that I did realize, and that's an affirmation that I'm going to be embedding inside my lifestyle. Another thing is that I am no longer dimming my light to shine others. What that means is I'm no longer taking the spotlight off of me to put it on other people. I say this now because that's something I need to really work on, because you want to know why? Because if I am operating and teaching classes and I'm being a mentor, I can't do that. I need to be able to have my light to guide others to find and light their light. Does that make sense? Yes, it's very straightforward, right? It sounds easy. It's like, yeah, stop dimming your light, but it can be challenging at times. So I just wanted to state this because I needed to get it off my chest. I don't like to post on social media no more because I don't like the energy it gives me when I go on it. And those who understand. Those who don't, keep doing your thing with social media. That's good. But for me, I don't like the energy it gives me. It gives me, it like kind of stresses me out. I want to say it stresses me out because what happens is that I look at what other people are doing. I look at other people's likes and their views and this and that and their following and their comments, and it's like, it's too much for me. I want to say it's too much because I am a very sensitive person. I'm a very emotional person. And so when I see and compare myself to other people, it only dims my light. It only puts more emphasis on what they're doing, and it gets me off of track of what I'm doing. So I am, like I said, I'm going to be spending a lot more time off of social media. I'll probably post as like what I need to, and that's probably it. I don't want to comment on other people's stuff because it will lead somewhere else. I mean, granted, when I do see stuff and I'm like, if I do consume on it for like a minute or two, I will comment and I will like and I will share. But when I do that as well, I get, it's a gateway, right? As soon as I start doing that, I'm like, ooh, what else is there? Instagram likes to do this thing where it refreshes on its own. So then something new pops up. I'm just like, ooh, no. I don't want to do that anymore. I want to be in person. I want to live in the moment. I want to be away from my phone because, for one, it's healthier for me, and my business and what I want to do and the intention and goals that I want to achieve. Instagram is not going to let me do that. So I'm cutting my time in half, whatever that means to me. And then another thing is that, so I listed 2, right? So I said, I am no longer allowing access to those who are not operating on the same or higher frequency as I am. I am no longer allowing myself to dim my light to shine it on others. Another one I want to say is, I am no longer forcing any relationships or boundaries or explanations, hangouts, anything. So I am only going to be going with the flow from now on. And that flow is mine. I am only going with my flow. And then that will lead me to vibrate and operate on a frequency that other people might match. And then that flow is there. And then that leads to me not allowing access to those others who are not necessarily on that frequency, which means that I am not dimming my light, because other people I have around me have their light on already and I have my light on, and we're just all lit together. Does that make sense? Yeah, so I've been coming up with a lot of new reflections and realizations, and this is just like the gist, and we're already like a month and a half in. Only a month and a half in. Sorry, y'all hear me doing all this yawning and stuff. It's just, yeah, it's just gonna be, I'm working on unapologetically being myself, respectfully, because I know my intentions. I only want the best for people. I love people. I love love. And I love those to feel loved. And I love those to be seen and to be heard and to know that they're beautiful, right? The only thing that I want to improve on for myself is I want to make sure I'm not over giving my energy. And going back to a couple episodes ago where I said I was at the mindful self-compassion workshop with Brianda and Brenda, she said have a big full bowl of like self-love and this gush, and it's just overflowing, but I don't want to overflow and still give it to the people who are not wanting it for its purity, but just wanting it for their own personal gain or intentions, right? I want to give it to those who actually want it and need it, and who want to grow and just be better for themselves overall. And that's what I want in general. I originally came on this to like really rant and just get all my frustrations out, but that just goes to show where my healing is, where I'm actually calm right now. I felt how I felt earlier about something, and it kind of like really dawned on me like, wow, like I need to make sure that I am assertive and firm in with my intentions and what I want to do, and not comparing, and just living in my light, in my zone, staying in my truth. I want to say staying in my truth, living my truth, and it feels good, and it feels different, because back then I was a spotlight. Yeah, I knew everybody fucked with me. Everybody was like, Mila. I was seen. I was very out there because I made it that way, but not everybody knew the hurt and pain and suffering. I used that as a mask, right? As a protective seal, like, this is who I am. Like, you don't need to know anything else about me, because I pushed it so far down to pretty much tell myself to believe it too, right? But now I'm at the part where I honestly, it's not that I don't care to be seen anymore. I don't care to be heard. It's that I'm content with my mission and what I'm doing, to where, and I'm trusting the process, trusting the universe to give me everything that I need, because what's for you is for you, right? Can nobody take that away from you? So I'm trying to embody that again in my lifestyle and to push through. It's hard. It's very, very hard. It's a challenge, because the opposing forces, they always want to try and bring you down as far as you can, just so that we can't get back up. But that's not how I'm trying to live no more. Fuck that is what I'm saying. Fuck that. I told my friend Brenda, I was like, I'm seeing how much more the opposite forces are doing their work to bring me down, but I'm not allowing it. I truly believe in what I do, and I know everyone needs it, but I'll focus only on those who want it. Yeah. And she applauded me, of course. But it's true. It's very, very true. a lot of the times, guys, for my podcast, you're going to hear from me and Nicole different times, sporadically. But know that there's going to be some gems that I'm going to drop in some of these episodes. There's going to be some tips. There's going to be some education and informative details for these episodes to help you heal on your healing journey. But I also want it to be a platform to where I'm easily okay to express myself. I'm not going to go too deep into a lot of details as much as I did back then, because it's not the details that matter. It's not the problem that matters. It's how I'm solving, how I'm progressing and moving forward, right? I don't want to be stuck in the healing process to where I'm only focused on the problem and what happened. I'm focusing on how to get out of that, how to move forward. So I'm going to give you some summary spark notes of whatever issue I'm talking about, and then I'm going to teach you saying, hey, like, this is how I got out of it. This is a way that I chose to move. You know, it worked for me. It may not work for you. It works for you. It may not work for somebody else. And I keep that in mind. But I keep my voice here to know that, not to know, but to give you guys an understanding of like how I am and who I am today. But also so that you all know that you're not alone in any feelings. Like, there's podcasts that I listen to and I'm like, oh shit, I'm not the only one who feels like this. Like, and it's good to know that we're not alone. So always tap in with me. I'm always here. You can DM me on Instagram if you want. Just like I said, I'm gonna cut my Instagram time in half, so don't get upset if I don't respond right away. But you can do that. If you have my number, you can text me. The business phone number is on the business page, Mind Soul Dance, and you can always text or call that number, or you can also email. Email is really good. I would love to start getting an email list going so that I can like get topic requests from you all and just try to see like what you're wanting to hear. What do you like? What do you want to talk about? I'll take message requests so I can actually do episodes with people. I'll send a link and we can have a conversation, and just if you want to chat and say, hey, hi, how's it going? We can do that too. I'm here for it. Thanks for coming to my tangent. Again, the 3 things that I said that I was going to highlight and embody in my lifestyle through this year is I am no longer allowing access to those who are not operating on the same or higher frequency as I am. I am no longer dimming my light to shine others. 3, I am only going with my flow. And I think that's it. The wording for that one is kind of weird, but it happens. I am only going with my flow. And I hope you all find beautiful intentions for you to lead this year with, to come out as better individuals and higher and more loving. That's all. All right, have a good one. Disclaimer: anything stated within this podcast is solely informative and experimental based off the host or host's experiences. This podcast has no intent on causing any harm, bullying, gossiping, or slandering. We are also not claiming any title of a therapist, doctor, or anything that requires licensing, but we will be referencing sources from the topics we discuss. If you all need to contact or reach us for more information, go to www.mindsouldance.net, or you can go to our Instagram, mindsouldance, and then if you just go to the episode details, you'll find more information. All right, thank you for stopping by. Let's get started.